Unus Annus.
Listen, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
And that bone is your past, your childhood. You always say, I was so poor, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't believe it. You always said, I cooked on a pizza ass stone my father made and he warmed it up. You say you ate dirt pretzels. All of the above. You said it. And I want you to prove it.
Can you do this again without acting like a fucking weirdo?
Have you used Beyblades before?
No, I was too poor as a kid. I always saw the commercials for them from the neighbor's window when I was looking at their TV from the empty field that I slept in at night. But, you know, I always thought that, you know, I would enjoy the experience.
Beyblades.
This means so much to someone.
To you.
To me?
Because what does that remind you of?
Wow, my father.
You ever make pizza as a kid?
Nope. We were too poor. We couldn't afford pizza. We didn't even have an oven. We had what we called the brick. And it was this thing that we would sit on to heat up. And you know, it wouldn't get very warm, but at least it would have the comforting feel. my
Go for it.
the comforting feel of my dad's ass on everything he cooked. I mean, that's really what I cherish the most about the stone.
You remember?
I do, yeah.
You need more training. Today, with the help of Uncle Milton's Star Wars science, we might be...
Can I back up a step? I may not have had a lot of toys as a kid. I never heard of no Uncle Milton.
I've also never heard of Uncle Milton.
Operation.
A classic.
A classic, a childhood favorite. Everybody loves it. I couldn't afford it.
Oh, of course you couldn't.
I couldn't afford any battery-based game because I was so incredibly poor.
I don't know the last time I played Operation.
Well, me never.
Do you want me to teach you how to play?
Yeah,
You obviously don't know what it is at
I
all.
don't know.
I was stomping around and forming memories before you even existed. At one point, you didn't exist.
You weren't
But I was still there.
We have proof of that. You weren't forming memories.
Right.
Idiot.
That's what happens when you can't form memories.
Ethan has to remind you.
Let me tell you about all the years I spent playing basketball on the street. Let me tell you about all the years I spent playing ball in the streets. We didn't have a ball. We just used a rock. Built up a lot of upper body strength just getting that thing to bounce. Anyway, you're about to see history in the making.
Remember, I didn't have fingers for a while. They developed really late.
I've never painted before in my life.
You've never painted?
Never.
Not even finger paint?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. We're poor children. Growing up in the streets of
We
France.
didn't have fingers.
You had. Oh, look at Mr. Rich Man here. He had fingers growing up.
Do you have a favorite toy memory?
I don't have any toy memories because I never had a toy. When I was a young lad, all I had was my imagination and the various woodland creatures that I managed to seduce. Not seduce.
We didn't have eggs when I
No?
was a child. No.
What do you use?
Well, we spit a lot. And, you know, the yolks, we would crush up dandelions. Dandelions are surprisingly nutritious and very versatile as a food. And in desperate times, you know, well, it's the creature comforts. It's the psychological aspects of something that looks like an egg that you want an egg. But we have eggs now because I'm very wealthy. And I deserve it because I was poor. I mean, because I'm talented.
When I was a child, I was too poor to afford pillows, yet alone build a fort out of them. I often dreamed of being able to make something more than a dirt fort. Only with mud was I able to build. But now that I'm a wealthy YouTuber...
And I'm wearing a belt.
Well, that's, as a kid, I couldn't afford a belt.
It's okay. You like toys?
Yeah?
What's your favorite toy?
Well, I never really had any toys. I was too poor to afford them.
Okay.
Yeah, let me tell you. Oh, you know what other memories I have?
No, tell me. You like toys?
Yeah?
What's your favorite toy?
Well, I never really had any toys. I was too poor to afford them.
Okay.
So Go-Gurt. I haven't had Go-Gurt
ever.
Man, I didn't even think about that. Both of our butts were on that. He always uses the excuse of like, oh, I was a kid, I was poor, so we didn't have Otter Pops. Yeah, but you're rich now. Get Otter Pops, fucking idiot.
Be exactly where I live.
Show me.
Okay, I gotta show you my house, man. When I was a young lad, between the ages of 4 and 5, this was my home. A robust, beautiful home, full of memories. You wanna climb in?
Yeah, man. Yeah, of course. You get in first.
Mm-hmm.
You show me how to get in.
Oh God. Oh God.
Get on in.
Come on. Oh, this is no-no.
All things go when you're living together.
I wanted these so bad as a kid. I wanted them so bad. So bad. But you know what?
What?
He's perching. Perched up on a wall.
He's got his legs up there. Quarantine, man, it makes you do the darndest things.
He's not quarantined. He's outside. No
Right,
mask.
no mask! Hey, put a mask on.
He's usually sprinting up and down the street, but the other day I was taking the trash out and he was sprinting and then he saw me and then he immediately stopped and started walking. I'm like, man, you can run.
But he runs with his phone like this up against his ear. Not like this, speaker to here.
Up there, he's doing what you're saying. He's doing the exact same thing I said.
Anyway, blue knees. I wanted this so bad as a kid, but I wasn't able to get it. You know why?
Why? I'm worried, man. He's gonna kill us all. He's gone. He's like a shadow in the night.
Anyway, couldn't have it because
You were poor.
I was too poor. Okay, you know what? My dad didn't want me to have it.
Then when the rain comes,
You get your bath. Now you're starting to
or
learn what
you
it was
get.
like.
I thought you closed the door.
Well, not always.
No.
But you're right, when the rain comes.
Wait, this reminds me of another story of my childhood.
We've got an assembly of childhood heroes of ours. Those that raised us and kept us warm in the darkest of days. I would only be able to do this by looking in my neighbor's window because we couldn't afford a TV or a house.
Where are you going?
I'm moving out. Have you ever been to Build-A-Bear?
No.
Well,
I was too
Build-A-Bear.
poor to afford any sort of customized bear, let alone one off the streets.
Eating dirt?
Just because you were brought up rich enough to afford pretzels. Unlike me, I had to put dirt into the form of a pretzel. I was just guessing at it, and it was delicious.
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh.
Every childhood's favorite memory.
Every childhood?
Oh, that's right, Mark. You were so poor, you probably didn't even know what memories were, did
I don't
you?
even know what, I don't know what this is. We didn't have enough nutrition to actually form memories when I was a child, so my brain's
sad.
development only happened in puberty. So it kind of
right.
coincided with the growth of my body, but instead of growing my whole body taller, just my head and my brain tried to rush and catch up.
What was that like, waking up one day and just being able to remember?
I haven't eaten this since I was a kid.
It's gonna be cold.
I know. This is how I ate them. We couldn't afford to heat things.
All these true memories, very true, happened, definitely happened. These memories of which I lived, and you did not. Oh, it's just like Dad used to make.